So overall energy right now is confusion. So a lot of you are experiencing a lot of mental confusion. This could be pertaining to whatever your personal inner thoughts are. But for some of you, there are some options, or maybe two options, that are swirling around that are leading up to this confusion here. What is also contributing to this is a lot of you have this mental entrapment that includes fear. So I'm seeing a lot of fear about a certain situation. There's some insecurities here, and there are some levels of self-doubt. So when you are needing to make decisions here, your mind is telling you you might not be up for this, you might not be the right person for that, wonder if this ends up happening. So a lot of back and forth energy that's going in between negatives, from one negative thought to the next. This is causing some anxiety, sleepless nights. This is having a lot of paranoia of who might be getting into your mindset, wondering if other people are noticing your confusion, really having the fear of sharing these emotions, very paranoid as to not wanting anyone to know that you are suffering from such anxieties and confusion here. Wanting to keep it all together on the exterior is what I'm hearing. With the best case scenario, what needs to happen here is you're going to need to regain some power over this energy, over these feelings, because a lot of this is simply in your head. Now, I'm going to say that, yes, you do have some outside influences that might be happening, good or bad, and we'll get into it, that might be triggering some of these thoughts and some of these fears that include self-doubt, that sort of thing. So for instance, if something is happening and you're feeling like it's on 20, it literally could only be on a 10 level. But to you, because you have all these questions of, am I good enough? Is this going to work out? That sort of thing. It's heightening the feelings that you're having inside to a 20, when what's really going on is about a 10. So you're going to want to regain some gentle power here. It doesn't have to be something that's really aggressive, because with the King of Cups, there's a lot of compassion towards the situation. There is diffusing chaos in a very compassionate and understanding way. So you're needing to understand why you're feeling this way, not contributing to guilt because you feel this way. When you are already in a state of mind of confusion, and then you add on this guilt of, I shouldn't be feeling this way, or being guilty that you're even hiding some feelings, if some of you are, be very careful to be kind to yourself, because there is a reason why you are feeling this way. And although you need to come out of this energy, you need to give yourself a little bit of slack and say, you know what, there are some things going on. How can I regain control of this chaos? How can I do this gently and turn this into a positive? So that is what the King of Cups in this particular deck is saying. And I say in this particular deck because I had someone challenge me. When you hear readers for a long period of time and they're saying, the King of Cups or the Ace of Coins, and so you get used to hearing that verbiage and you get used to some of the definitions. But what some people fail to realize is that there are decks here that sometimes go away from the traditional definition. And when those cards do pop up, those are the messages pertaining to that particular deck, along with the messages that we are thinking or feeling, because some people are intuitive, some people are psychic. So whatever you hear, don't always think that, oh, maybe the reader is off or maybe the reader doesn't know what they're talking about, because certain decks have certain additional meanings or different meanings. So with the King of Cups in this deck, it's gentle power, it's compassion, it's very close to the traditional definition. But what I'm hearing here is that you need to be gentle, you need to be kind with yourself and the situation. In your recent past, there is this energy that I'm seeing for you, Scorpio, that there may have been incidences in romance, relationships, feelings towards other people that maybe didn't pertain to a relationship, but maybe you had a crush on them, or maybe you were friends with this person but didn't really display love. Any of those case scenarios, and however it resonates with you, may have been on a level of, I don't want to say inexperience, because we tend to experience love on different levels in our lives. But with this Knight of Cups, this is an energy that is stuck between having an experience, not having experience. It could be having a childlike aspect or mindset when it comes to something, but also teetering to having some more serious adult aspects when thinking about certain things. So this is an energy that says to me that there might have been a situation that pertained to love that was new to you or different to you in some sort of way, or this person was different than the people that you've ever fallen in love with or had feelings for or were in a relationship. So it was almost as if it was brand new in the sense of not having experienced this type of love. And that is in your past. That is from, that's what your past energy was. Now, what I am seeing for the future energy here is the Ace of Coins. Now, this Ace of Coins can symbolize abundance, prosperity, that sort of thing. But in this particular reading, in this particular deck, what I'm pulling from here is staying grounded, getting grounded and having a solid foundation. So I do see that you are going from not so sure, how you feel about love, not so sure about the experience, that you had or what you're gonna have, kind of trying to figure everything all out, where you actually do become more stable, more grounded. So that's nice to see. I'm also picking up on that this present energy of, self-entrapment, self-doubt, insecurities, paranoia of people knowing how you feel and all that may have been because of this energy in the past of not really knowing, and that led to confusion, which led to all of these anxieties and everything we just discussed. But the good news is that you will become more grounded here. There is going to be some mental clarity that does come in for you, and that is why in the near future I see you being more grounded. So there's either going to be some information or a situation or maybe even a person that does provide some mental clarity for you. There's going to be something that comes your way that will help you to stabilize that. Ace of Wands. So from there, because you do get some mental clarity, this is allowing you to have some newfound energy to move forward, to start something new. And I am seeing, this also in a different mindset. So you are out of this entrapped energy and go right into moving forth energy to start something new. So you know, the only thing that I see that's missing here is the Fool. You know, the Fool is willing to take a risk and does step out, you know, towards something new. But it does seem like you are really grounded. So with the Fool, it's kind of like taking this risk and trying to go out and, you know, do something and not really knowing what could happen. But you do sit within yourself for a moment, and it does look like you figure some things out with this mental clarity. You regain some stability and charge forward to a new beginning. And this is something that has a lot of passion to it. You know that this is what you want to do. You know this is where you want to be. I am seeing here that all of this is related to a connection that really has you scared like shit, Scorpio. This person here is either somebody from your past. This could be someone new that just came into your life. This could be someone that you haven't even met yet. But this person you have or will have or did have in the past a really, really unexplained connection. This connection is something that is out of this world. This connection is something that you can't even really explain to yourself. It's like, you know, this person is finishing my sentences. This person totally gets it. This person is right alongside me no matter what. I can see this person really being someone that could, you know, be alongside of me for a very long time. This person really understands me to a level of me being scared. I've never had this before, you know, and for some of you, you may even question, could this be real? And it is a fear that you have here, is what I'm seeing and what I'm hearing. And what you're hoping for desperately is that you can close out this cycle of feeling, you know, trapped and questioning, you know, what is really going on here, you know, this confusion that you've experienced that you're experiencing now in the present, but here in the near future, you're really wanting to close this cycle out because this type of energy here is something that you no longer want to be a part of, and I see you will definitely end here. For others of you, this cycle that you're hoping to come to an end or you're working on coming to an end is a relationship that you're in right now, or a mindset, and that's where all the anxiety is coming from, of someone from your past that might be hindering you from letting this person fully in, or feeling like, oh my God, this is so different, because you have had some negative relationships and in the past, and this is what has you feeling entrapped and confused and not knowing what to do, because again, this is like something new, something you never had, and it's so unexplainable to you that you really want to close out that cycle, that old way of thinking, and really start something new here. And I do see that you want to start something new with this person that is coming your way or has been in your life in the past. Tower card shows up and everyone screams, oh shit, there goes the tower. In this particular deck, it does speak about pretty much the same thing in the traditional, you know, something being brought down in destruction. But the thing about the tower is it's not something that comes down in destruction just to happen that way. This is a divine reconstruction. So sometimes you can add on to a foundation, and sometimes you just need to bring it the hell down and start fresh. And with this is pertaining to your mindset. You are going to get rid of this, what I call stinking thinking, so that you can move forward in your life, and it will need to happen, and it will happen. There is an indication also that for some of you that are dealing with someone that you want to close this cycle out with, that foundation will also be destroyed so that you can be in the right position for this connection. Okay? Now, at the bottom of the deck, the Six of Cups shows itself. And with the Six of Cups here, this speaks of reconciliation. This speaks of reminiscing, you know, a time where you were really happy. And so for some of you, this person that you feel this connection is someone from your past. And for some of you, this person who is new, you feel childlike again. You feel happy again, where this energy had you. You are really feeling like you're free, you're happy, you know, there's joy here. But this connection goes a little bit more deeper than your average connection. If you look at these two cards here, these people are really mirroring each other. This card here, they're side by side, you know, and it's like, I'm here to rock with you, you know. But with this Six of Cups, it's like they're face to face, and it's someone mirroring someone else, you know. And this person is here to challenge you, to make you a better person, as you are to do the same for them. And so they're holding up this mirror to say, you know what? I'm going to challenge you from the way that I think is different from the way that you think, or the things that you believe in. And I love and I respect you, and this energy is great. But let me just stretch you a bit. Let me talk to you about how I see things, and let me see if you can understand where I'm coming from. And that challenge will allow you to broaden your mind and say, you know what, I never really thought about things that way, or I never really saw that in myself. This is something that I need to work on, or this is something that has been hidden within me and has, you know, held me back from certain things that could be opportunities for me. So I see this person being someone that mirrors you and these feelings. So this person might be somebody that's gone through the same things that you have gone through in the past, or someone that's just willing to be totally open to listening where other people have not. You share stories of your past situations and really see that there is a connection that says, I care about what you're talking about. I can relate to what you're talking about. And I want to know and hear more about you. And I'm here for you. I want to support you. And this person and yourself are here for another level, another purpose. There's purpose here with this relationship. This isn't just about physical attraction. This isn't just about sex. This is bettering your life. This person is here to better your life, and you are here to better their life. Now, I really want to look at something here. Anytime you have two aces super close together, like we do here with the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Wands, this indicates important partnerships. Just like I said, there is something so important. This person is supposed to be in your life. For some of you, you guys are going to do something that is very positive in this life together. And for some of you, your partnership between the two of you as a couple is going to change your lives. But it doesn't stop there, because we do have three aces here. We have the Ace of Coins, the Ace of Swords, and the Ace of Wands, which are fairly close to one another. So anytime there is three aces in a reading, that symbolizes good news.